Angel wings.
Oh,
Yeah. Just be relaxed about it. Yeah. Good. Great, guys. Okay, so now we're going to flip back. Really good. We're just learning something new. So now we're going to keep our hands in the center of the mat. Our legs are going to be wide. It's supposed to be really fun. So smile. And then we're going to sway from side to side. So we're going to have a little bit of swagger in the swing. So our upper body stays where it is. Our legs sway from side to side. Keep your arms straight equal and press back. Press all the way back. Go. Legs are heavy and towards the ground. Tatiana, legs down. There you go, thank you. We're not there yet. You're not going to go anywhere, but if we bring our legs up, we lose our anchor. So we're really focusing on learning the pivot points and the anchors today. So press back towards the wall behind you. Straight arms back, back. There you go. Good. Nice, guys. So we're just swaying from side to side. We're doing our little ollies. Ollieing. Beautiful. And then we're going to just gently pull ourselves forward and let ourselves land into a wide straddle. So wherever you are, just wind up in a wide straddle. I know, we're almost done with the hip flexors, I know. They're like, hello. She said we were done 5 minutes ago. This is the last one. Promise, promise. So from here, we're going to release, walk ourselves forward. See if you can play with the swing. Keep tension on the swing and keep walking forward, kind of like you're coming through a peppermint patty. And then when you get to the top, hold on and come to stand. Just try it. It's a little bit of a different transition. So you just keep walking forward to come out. Yeah, just keep walking forward. Yes. And then now you can come up. Yeah, good. You just fit. Just enough space for the pillars. Okay, guys. Woo! Good job. All right, I'm going to show you guys the flying salutations, and then next time we'll look forward to doing the whole thing. Okay, they're really beautiful and really fun. So let's try it in this direction, just so you can get a sense of it. So from here, inhale up, I exhale, come back. Inhaling up, kind of like Series A in Ashtanga. When we get into a really fun rhythm with it, it's really awesome for strengthening the back. But at first, what we want to wind up doing is just practice this move. Because if we don't have that, it's going to be really hard to come all the way up. It's actually really challenging because we're getting into this full extension. But that's what we're like, little taste, a little sample of how to do the flying salutations. And then they're really fun because you can come into a Superman. So, easy acrobatic move, and I'm going to bend my knees so I don't go through the window, is to come into a Superman then. No more hip flexors. Okay? So we'll play with that maybe a little at the end when our hips are happy to see us again. Let's all come to the front of the swing. Get a little bit more into the leg stretches now. Swing goes behind the back. Okay, so now that our hips are alive, we're going to go back to hanging by our arms, hanging by our underarms. So the first thing we do is sit straight down into a sumo squat, keep the swing behind the heart, and then press. Really good, bud. Way different, right, than yesterday. Great job. And now your arms, your armpits won't be screaming at you later. We're not used to hanging by our armpits, right? But notice where my hips are. Press your hips up, and then sink them down. If you're ever in doubt. That whole right side's holding a little bit. Yes! So I want you to drop into that. It might be a little painful or uncomfortable, but just kind of wiggle it a little bit. So press them up again so we can feel the difference. And then literally try to tuck your pubic bone under. That's totally different. Great job, guys. Wiggle a little bit from side to side. Just see if you notice any difference. You're a completely new human than when we first came in. So drop your hip flexors down towards the ground, wiggling just to start out slow. We're going to keep our arms hugging. Let's all go for the same side. So let's go for the left first. So this is what happens, even though it's challenging. And of course, if you want to switch to sitting in the swing, if this is bugging you, go for it. Like everybody has the freedom to explore. So you have to hold at the bottom, use your straight arms, and then get your leg up in there. I know, it's challenging. If we bring them lower, it's a little bit easier. So let's do second side. So now we float. Use your core, arms straight, pull down. So you're bringing your hands towards your foot. Yeah. Very good. Don't the double leg loops feel good? Nice. It's like luxurious. So you got it? Buck, you want to hang out at the knees with us? Are you okay? Sure. Perfect. There you go. Also helps if you wear pants. It helps things slide. On the skin, it can get a little intense. Just a heads up. Good.
My skin is silky smooth.
Right? You got an exfoliation and the hair removal all at the same time. It's very nice. Okay, so I want you guys to put your hands on your waist, on your back body. Your thumbs are touching your quadratus. That's your QL. That really tight muscle that pulls your spine up. You guys feel it? So what we want to do in this position as we're just gently swaying from side to side, everybody's dropping their hips. That's really good. Tatiana, just a little bit more. Yeah, thank you. Feel that little difference. That's the difference between your vertebrae opening and your spine feeling compressed. So we're going to just emphasize that today. Not always do we get hypey about the hips, but most days. And I want you to just feel what's happening in the QL right now. So yes, your heart is pointing up towards the sky. That was a great adjustment, Megan. And your hips are staying low, so you're starting to feel this length here. So this part of the body is going to continue to open. We're going to come into the full chilaxin pose. So in chilaxin, hands are clasping behind the head, and I want you to feel like you can really play. Twist from side to side. Make sure you're synchronizing with your neighbors. No bumper cars. Well, maybe, but just see if you can get a little bit more swagger in your swing. Now, if this is too much, like if you're starting to feel woozy, slow it down. If it feels good, really go for it since we have the space and the opportunity to really explore. Nice, yeah. Beautiful, guys. So this easy breezy, gentle swaying motion is going to open up your lower back. Believe it or not. This is all we have to do every day to relieve lower back pain. So that's awesome. Anybody can do it. This is starting to stretch the connective tissue, to work with the fascia, that dense area around the love handles that doesn't really get enough attention. So that's what we're working on. Okay, so come back to your center. We're all going to try to do a free spring. We're going to all synchronize swim to the right. So what's going to happen is I'm going to push my left leg out to the left, right elbow goes to the right. Yeah, see if you can try to get the whole side body. This part of the hip flexor is pressing on a diagonal towards me. I know, it didn't quite happen. So just play with it until you find it, Molly. Yeah, so yes, press the hip up and over. That's good. So to do that, I'm pressing down into the leg loop a lot. Yeah. And then we come to the other side. Good. Clasp your hands behind your head. See that? Yeah, there you go. Relax the neck. And then twist. Beautiful, guys. That's it. Back to your center. One more time. Elbows go to the right. Left leg extends, twists. You can fit like Legos. Perfect. And then one more time. Focus on the hip flexor on the right side. That's the part we're stretching right now. That looks great. So roll your belly towards me a little bit more. Molly? Yeah, like that. Perfect. Nice. And then back to center. Inhale, open up the arms to a YT. Exhale, round in for a floating child. So really round it back here. Just drop in. Inhale, blossom open to a star. Keep the hips heavy, expand the arms and legs. Heart sinks up and sinks back. Exhale, squeeze into a floating child. Really good, guys. Inhale, expand, expand everything.
Open up in that gesture of receptivity with the hands. Flex your fingers back. Maybe a little jazz hands here. Feels good.
Exhale, round in and squeeze around the legs. There you go, tuck in. Beautiful. One last time, blossom for star.
Take a nice deep cleansing breath.
Okay, so inhale, look up. Exhale, squeeze your legs together. Okay? Bring your hands to prayer, front of your heart. They're around the swing. Now press your hips up towards the sky. This is called reverse namaste. So in our namaste, we press our hips up, our head leans back. We're going to inhale and blossom open for a T. Sink the hips down and come straight up and down. There you go. Let's try that again. Inhale T. Exhale child.